I'm Vanessa.
I'm Royal.
And this is Exposed.
Episode 19. We're getting close to 20, and we're going to have something huge planned. Something massive.
Giving out PS5s at Union Square.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And then 21 is going to be from the
jail. We are robbing Walmart. Okay. At gunpoint. Oh, that's cute. You got a little...
Oh, so I feel like it's horrible retention to say this, but girl, we're tired today. I feel like we always find
every episode we're like,
no, literally.
Just came from the club.
Oh God, Bonnie's gonna be barking through this, and I honestly don't know. I'll make it quiet, but it's gonna stay in. Yeah, I feel like us having it on a Sunday really bodes amazing.
Yeah, no, because we are just such good girls, and we stay in, and we go to bed.
Okay, some headlines. The White House lawn, Rose Garden is paved over with concrete, of course. Of course Trump's going to do that. South Park. Actually, Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne have both died.
Croaked.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Okay, you give 2.
Olympics are banning trans women. I misread that. I thought it said Ozempic. Tyler, the Creator's new album. Good or bad?
Good. Okay, anyways, well, I feel like the main event title card, girl, show them what you got.
Main event of the season, baby. Oh, y'all see this shit?
Literally.
You guys have to let me talk about it because I spent 5 hours getting my foot tattooed.
Here's the photo. Here's just a photo of the tattoo.
It's real cute. Okay, so I saw this very cool girl, and I love cool girls, and she had a foot tattoo with I don't know, from some kind of other artist that did Gothic styled stuff. So I was like, I'm into that. I want something like that. And I had been thinking about something kind of Gothic architecture vibes because baddies be getting into it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I went to the same artist that I had gotten my first tattoo from, and I forgot she was quite detailed. I was like, oh my, and she takes her time. The one I have took an hour and a half. And I was expecting oh, you know what? This one's a little bit bigger, but it's maybe more simple.
Yeah.
And
wishful thinking.
Yeah, I just had, in no way in my mind was it going to take 5 hours. And I don't know if you guys know this, but the foot, because there's nerves and there's a lot of bone, it's considered one of the most painful places to get a tattoo.
Totally.
I was looking on Reddit before, and I think I've had 3 episodes of me being scared about this tattoo because of the pain. But Reddit was saying this is the most excruciating, out of body, mind altering experience one person can have.
You're gonna feel like you just took a tab of acid. No,
they didn't say that. They didn't say that, but they were saying it was horrible. But pain is temporary and whatever. But oh my God,
we find out a day before you're supposed to go because I was gonna go with you.
I honestly am glad because you didn't go because you would have gotten killed. I would have I think
was prepping.
Yeah, I think it was probably for the best. But they said oh, this, you can't bring more people into the studio, so Royal couldn't come. But I do this thing when I'm in pain, and I don't really want. I don't know if I was I don't know if I should talk about it because I don't want other people doing this. I'm moving so you guys can see this, Gorgie. Let me have it. I had 5
get
hours
it in the shot. Get it in the shot.
Gotta get it in the shot. Yeah, I do this thing when I'm in pain where, if it's pain where you can't move, at least try not to fucking move. Whenever I had, so many years of getting braces and stuff, so I would do this then, too. Mm-hmm. But I would take my nail and just, stab it into my hand so I can focus on other pain. And, I feel if you were there and I was just squeezing your hand, it would not have been enough.
You'd be hey guys, here are the bruises. Here are the bruises I got.
No, I literally was sending Royal pictures of me, my hands and arms and back and chest of all those the nail marks basically all over me because usually it lasts like, I've never had it last 5 hours like that.
I was every like hour that ticked by because I was like, okay, I'm gonna come over and like just chill with you, and I really want to see the tattoo. So I was just like waiting, and I was like, damn, this is like really going on.
Yeah. No, it was crazy. And I was like under the mindset of like, you shouldn't take breaks because you don't want to go back you won't want to keep getting tattooed. But I had
Nope.
seen, like, because I had heard that all the time on Ink Master, which I was like such a fan of for so long. And I realized, and I think they just say that shit because, well, it is painful and you don't want to get tattooed again. And you don't want to, but they don't want to risk their canvas like walking out.
Oh my
because
god,
it's so
yeah.
painful. Or they also don't have their timed tattooing, so it's like I'm not in that scenario in any like case. So but I was still like in that mindset, like I don't need breaks. And then I think about 2 hours in, my artist was like, "All right, I'm gonna take a break so I can go to the bathroom and stuff." And I was like, oh, thank God. Like, actually, this is the best experience ever of getting to take a break. Like,
I know 2 hours in, I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I was like, why was I not trying to, like, relieve? She told me, like, let me know if you need a break, you know?
Totally.
But
she's in her head just being like, damn, this girl's still
no,
going.
no. After the first break, she was like, you are so strong. Like, but yeah, so, like, the first 2 hours I was listening to Plantasia, which was like hilarious. I'm getting
you told me that, and I started listening to it. I was like, this is great.
Yeah, I'm like getting a foot tattoo while hearing like fairy music. It's like which is hilarious. I'm like next to all these like giant dudes getting tattoos, and I'm just like little girl getting tattooed on my foot.
No, she was very brave though.
Yeah, no, okay. So like I got a lot of compliments from Meredith this time. Last time I told you guys I was like, it was my first tattoo. Oh, second time getting a tattoo, and it's my foot. Like that's crazy. I wouldn't recommend doing that, you guys.
Of course.
But yeah, the first time I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't move too much. And she was like, ooh.
Damn.
So this time I was like, all right, I'm locking in. Like, I got to do whatever I got to do. So that's why I was like squeezing the shit out of my hand, literally any body part, like I could. I've never had it where though it like stops working because I have been doing it for so much. Like I couldn't stop feeling.
Oh my God. But like, obviously when it's just so overwhelming like that, you know?
Well, Jen, you say that's like the most amount of pain I've been in for a long period of time. Because I've never been in pain for 5 hours before.
I know, you really just have to like compartmentalize hard, right?
I mean, I will say, like, I saw some people saying, like, oh, after the first whatever hour, it went numb. Didn't have it go
like
numb
liars.
at all.
Liars.
Yeah, maybe for you guys, lucky individuals, but I felt that whole shit the entire time. But I will say, like, it definitely depends on the kind of needles that they're using. Because, like, at one point she switched to, like, a smaller needle to do, like, more detailed work or something.
Yeah.
And that one, I was like, is so easily doable.
Really?
She came in with the shading, started, like...
Oh, God.
I just would, like, lean my head back and be like... No, actually, I didn't make a sound, which I felt very, very proud of myself.
No, I feel like when the pain is that much, it's like you can. You're like all you're focusing on. You're like, I could've.
No, I'm wondering because I was thinking to myself like, I would rate that on a pain scale like 8 out of 10 because I wasn't screaming. I was like, I feel like if I was in so much pain where I'd be like, like that would be a 10.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, and I mean it wasn't 8 out of 10 the entire time. Like
of
obviously
course.
in some places it hurt
oh
way
my
more
God,
than others.
Like really hitting the nerve. Like,
yeah. Like the closer
vessels.
to my toes hurt so much more.
It's thinner, right? I think the skin is thinner.
The top part here, totally fine. The second half, like any single thing that she done the second half, I was like, oh.
How are you not like twitching your?
I think towards the hour 5, like it did start to happen.
Oh no!
But I from what I saw, I only did it twice, and like she said, here's where I get my compliments from my artist. She said 3 times, you are so strong. And then she was like, I'm so impressed. Wow. I was not expecting that. And then she said, you did really good for me. Because I was like, I was trying my best not to move for you.
Shout out.
And so, yeah, I feel like also like a part of getting that, and I don't know if it's like my ego or feminism, but like I feel that like I am just as tough as any guy. So
Oh my
like
god. You're tougher.
yeah,
Tougher.
well that's I've always felt that shit. Like I have a brother that I would wax his eyebrows and the way he would scream.
I'm sorry, legitimately.
The way he would
Legitimately.
scream. So I was like, I don't know. I don't like being underestimated just because I'm a small little girl, and I kind of
Oh.
love that now this show is like, this is fucking badass, you know?
Exactly.
But yeah.
You gotta go to a biker bar or something.
I know,
Huh.
biker bar and flip flops. But yeah, no, it was kind of funny because when she first put on the stencil, I can show the shoe or the foot again. These like there were little towers on both sides, like it was like a basically mirrored, and my ankle is like all like it's not straight. I think it's like there's the years of being a soccer girly, but
Oh gosh.
so it looked like so wonky. And she was like, I think we should get rid of the towers. And I was like, yeah, I think that's a great idea. But like, I think this is like my fault for not communicating correctly.
Mhm.
But I thought she was also going to get rid of the towers on the
ones
bottom. But like, I don't know. She still had that on the stencil and she had wiped off the top. But I was like, oh, like she's just not going to do it. And then after that first break, I looked down and the towers are there, and I was like, "Oh,
damn!" I think it looks great.
I like it now. I like it now." But I was like,
Yes.
also like
You're
too
like,
late.
that was 5 hours of pain. That was 5 hours of pain.
I was like, yeah, that would have been a whole lot less painful if I
Oh my
had.
god, probably would have
not-
cut off like 45 minutes.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, I like it a lot now, and I love it like sharp tattoos. So I'm not mad at it, and
yes.
I don't know. I think it's kind of funny.
No, and like, yeah, the whole thing literally looks so good.
Thanks.
Like,
Yeah, that first day, I was in like so much trauma after the tattoo that I was like, I
Yeah.
hate it.
I know.
I hate it. I think it's ugly.
and then I was like, what
Like,
have you eaten? And you're like,
No,
nothing.
no, I like tried to eat, but I was so nauseous. I think I was like really like nervous for
Well, yeah,
it.
and
So I
obviously
don't know.
You want to add to it.
Yeah, I didn't have like I had no appetite. I kept feeling like I would throw up if I ate, and so like I ate a Cliff Bar and then I drank some Gatorade. But yeah, I really don't recommend doing that because I like there was a point like halfway through or even later that I was just like, oh,
Damn.
I've never felt like this before.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but it really was like I don't know. After I came out of that, I felt very like, what the fuck did I just do? Like that was so traumatic.
Impressive though.
Yeah,
Impressive.
I know you were like that's so hardcore to go get a 5-hour tattoo on your foot on your birthday.
Exactly,
I was in such a bad mood. I was like,
You're like,
ow.
shut up.
No, I couldn't text anyone at the time because I was
Oh,
just in
yeah.
like you guys were texting me and I was getting so many like happy birthday messages,
Oh,
which was
God.
sweet. I felt like it was like helping me get through it.
The collective energy was just.
Well, it was just like, oh, like people were sending me such nice messages, like throughout the day while I was getting the tattoo, and I was like,
Shit.
thank you, childhood friend.
Nah.
But yeah,
That's nice.
I'm also like,
So you did put blood, sweat, and tears into this.
fuck yeah, and my artist too. Like, I really, I don't know if this, like, obviously she's the only person who's ever tattooed me, so, I don't know how other artists tattoo, but like the way she does it, I feel like is really. I'm able to endure it because she'll like do it for it's like 20 30 seconds at a time, then she like lifts up to put more ink and whatever, but like
Totally.
I'm always expecting like a little bit of a tiny break in between each thing. She's never like going in for 45 minutes into like one spot, which obviously I don't think
Attention
any
to detail, though,
yeah, I think she's really really great. Her Instagram is goat black eyed if anybody wants to
It'll be in the
look
description.
at her stuff too. Yeah, but no, so funny. Like at the end when we went to go take pictures and stuff, she was like taking a video. And I could not, my whole foot was like twitching like this because I had finally gotten to stand up and put pressure on it. It was like.
When I saw that, I was like, oh my, I knew.
Well, I was like having to hold it in one spot and I couldn't.
I know
like,
she like had you on like lifting your foot up.
Yeah,
and
well,
I'm
that's
like,
how it
that's
looked.
a little evil.
Well, that's how it looked the best. Yeah, I was posing, doing my foot modeling. But yeah, no, that was funny. She's so. I love my artist. She is so cute. At one point, she's like tattooing, and she has like my toes on her forehead, and I was like, "You want me to move?" But like, she's so cute.
That is so funny. She'll get down and dirty.
Yeah, so Mom, if you're seeing this, I got a foot tattoo. I was not on my way to get a massage.
Oh, really? That's what you
That's
told
what I told her. And she's like, oh my God, you feel so good after your massage.
You're like, amazing.
Yeah, they're like the best, like 10-hour massage in my life.
I'm so dead.
Yeah, no, I don't know if anyone here has immigrant parents, but mine specifically hate tattoos.
Oh, really?
So whenever they see this next, yeah.
You're like, now I gotta visit them only in the winter months.
Yeah, but they live in Florida, so it's not really doesn't. I love it though. Now I'm super happy with it.
It's so beautiful.
When I was like, I don't know. I'm trying to. I have like this perfectionism thing where everything needs to look perfect, be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
That when I got this tattoo a little bit spur, like I didn't know what the design would actually be.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like I've had it play for
we've
a
been
while.
talking about it for what 4 months.
Yeah, but like I was like I completely let her do whatever she wanted and like trusted her style and everything.
Totally.
And like totally not what I thought it was going to be, but I like love it now and I'm super happy with it. So
that's very fun.
I will pray to God that I treat this well enough that I don't have to get touch-ups because I kept seeing people were like, yeah, you need 2-month touch-ups for foot tattoos. And it's like,
and they're like, oh yeah, I was wearing my burlap socks. Like,
yeah, I went running. I saw so many people saying that they went to work immediately the next day at their like job where they have to stand all day.
Oh my God.
They were like, yeah, I put like 3 layers of socks on and stood on my feet all day waitressing. I was like, holy fuck. Maybe not the best way to go about those things, but like also if you got to do what you got to do.
Exactly.
All right, I think that's all I got to say about the foot tattoo. Thanks for letting me talk my
Vanessa's
ear
got
off.
a foot tattoo.
I'm a bad bitch.
It looks great. It looks great. Yes, only hot bitches have foot tattoos. I think that's what I said too. I was like...
Yeah, it was good. I feel like it's, even if you have like, I don't know, I had a little bit of tattoo regret and then just the day of, but... Now I look at it, I'm like,
it is so good. It is so good.
It's tangerine.
Anyways, let's talk about what we're wearing. Okay, Vanessa, stand up. Show them all. Show them all this.
Hold on. Body yaddy.
This.
I feel like it's so dark.
Whatever. They'll be able to see it. Hopefully, this Vivian Westwood. Like,
and guess who got it for me?
Me.
She got it for my birthday.
Me.
And like, look, has like a slit here.
It is like so
cute.
It looks so great, and I'm like,
it looks so
happy.
stunning. I feel like it's like the most snatching dress I have ever worn.
It is so great, and like, it's literally like a polo material.
Yeah,
you know,
super comfy.
Yes,
it just looks so good, and then like the girlies look great.
Exactly, the slit in the middle. Mm-hmm. No, you look great. You look great.
Real cute.
No.
I was feeling like I looked like a little like Scottish, like like that
whatever it is,
private school kid in their like uniform minus this part. But like I was like, oh my gosh, how cute!
No, it looks
with
so
my red
good.
hair.
It looks great.
And you, my love.
I got some nice Max Mara.
Where?
Here. I literally got it off of. I really loved the neckline and the shoulders. I thought they were so interesting. But girl, I got it off the Essence for $15 or $20, one of those. And
no, the real.
Yeah, not Essence. Oops, the real. The real. And I am so proud of myself because it literally, I was like trying to look up the reference number and stuff, and I could only find things similar. Yeah. And they were all like $300 to $500.
Yeah, Max Mara is insane. Like that's as nice quality as you can get.
Well, and I want to get it taken in, just because I think it's like the waist is like 28, and I'm 25.
That's everything I get off the real. It's just like, yeah, it could work.
Exactly. And yeah, like yesterday, I just put like a belt on, you know. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm super happy.
Also, these shoes are gauny, but I was like looking for like a work shoe for so long, and wanted something cute and cunty, but
which it's both.
which it is. But I was like, I'm not paying that much for these shoes, and I found them off of like some French retailer who was doing like a
Mm.
60% off sale, and I was like,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
got you.
No, they look
So yeah,
great.
I like them.
And
That's
like they're great with the tattoo
I
as
yeah,
well.
I feel like the tattoo is really just an accessory for shoes.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
period.
Okay, should we do some pop culture first? Should we do
Yeah.
that? All right,
Yeah.
you talk about the first thing.
Oh my god, yeah. Okay, this is really just a headline, but like the White House Rose Garden, Trump and Melania paved over it with
Wasn't
concrete.
it the Jackie Kennedy Rose
Oh,
Garden?
really? Yeah, I mean, it's like something that like every single like administration has kept up, and like you're gonna just pave it over with concrete. Like that's almost like an Onion headline. Like it's just like, oh, what's the most cruel, evil, like
Oh.
bland thing you could do, and that is that. And so that's I don't know.
No, absolutely.
It's just like okay,
very indicative of
course.
other things. Yeah. Oh wait, never mind. No. The Jackie Kennedy Garden is on the other side.
I was like, what are you gonna put in like a fucking swimming
Design?
pool or like what?
Yeah, and Trump's gonna put in a golf course too.
He like literally sucks at golf. Okay, but
Yeah.
not that I like care about golf.
Nah.
The South Park episode. So I watched it. Basically, it aired a deep fake of Trump like naked with a really tiny penis, and it's like a reaction to the Paramount settlement. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's like making fun of your government is part of your First Amendment, and
Yeah.
no president has ever been like suing over
It's
shit like that, and that's like
crazy. Yeah, it's very much giving like mafia, shut up, or else we're gonna have to come back and do some more things.
yeah.
You know?
I feel like in France, like that's how they're like day to day, like news and shit. That's how horrible they are about the president every single day is as bad as that
Wow.
South Park episode. Like they are.
Macron
Well, not about even when I was a kid, like when I was young, like the
was
news
not good.
would have like it would be like basically cartoons of like the most, horrible shit about the presidents and whoever. Like, but that's part of your right is like
Oh yeah.
to be able to go against like things that your
Well,
government is doing, and
And the whole thing is that they were obviously trying to goad him. But like there's that like whole Paramount merger.
Mhm.
And like yeah, like you're saying, it really is just like, yeah, why isn't this something? And Republicans all want free speech, except none of them actually want free speech.
Yeah, well,
You
that's
know?
all of their policies.
Yeah, exactly.
And like the Colbert
exactly.
show was canceled, and the night show, the late show, whatever.
Yes, Late Show is still Stephen Colbert.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, they're like, oh, for financial reasons. Even though it literally was the number one show for like so many years.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy. I don't. We always get so we choose like the most depressing
Yeah,
pop
we're like, let's
culture
pick
stuff.
pop culture, so we're all interested. Okay, the last sad Trump thing. Trump has completed 46% of Project 2025 in his first 6 months, although he previously denied connections to it and said he had no idea what it was because the views are so extreme. I was like,
And I'm sorry, but that is the idiot Republicans who are all like, no, look at what he said. Look at what he said. He said he wasn't going to. He said he was also going to release the Epstein files. Like,
I know, and I finally seeing some people like turn against him for that. I'm just like, are we for real? I saw today that like, what's her name, Giselle Maxwell,
Ghislaine Maxwell, they gave her like partial immunity.
Well, she asked for immunity or a pardon for Trump, and then like from the feds or something,
Justice Department.
Yeah, they're both sides are like offering her because she has so much blackmail.
It is.
It's like that bitch is gonna start walking free for something because she's got shit on Trump.
And she's literally like a child sex trafficker. She
Yeah.
is literally that.
Yeah, apparently Vera Wang was on the Epstein
Yes,
list.
I saw that and I was like,
yeah,
bitch, the
you
devil's
were-
caught up with you after that last Met Gala. You sold your soul to the devil or something.
Fuck. Yeah, that's I don't know.
So insane. Okay. The Olympics ban trans women. And like I I'm honestly not surprised at all with how things have been going for trans people. And we're going to look back on all of this and say, they're going to do the classic, oh, it is so insane that that happened and it never should have. And, I can't believe we didn't believe this XY thing about trans people. But I don't know. I have to like desensitize myself. I like want to start talking about stuff on TikTok a lot more.
Yeah.
But I feel like every time I want to go on TikTok and like make a video, it is just like the most depressing and like upset that I get, where I'm just like, it's just like a horrible feeling. If I'm being completely honest, every time I see things like this, I feel bad. Like literally like a sharp pain in like my chest.
Yeah.
And that's kind of all I have to say about it. I don't have anything happy to say. I don't have anything like, well, let's hope, because like, sure, it's going to get repealed.
Yeah.
Who knows when? But I'm just going to be sad and mad about it for now. That's kind of all.
No,
Those are my emotions currently.
So many of these like headlines are just like steps back, like the fucking Diddy thing, the whatever, all these like abortion rights being taken away. Like each time, like you're saying, it's like I feel like shit, and maybe eventually we'll go back to it being,
but for the time being, it's just, this is so insanely like harmful for trans people. And that's like what I like, that's what 90% of it is, like the sadness and madness is just because obviously I am not a trans person in sports, but I do know trans people that are, and how this is going to affect them negatively, and just how this is all just bolstering and dangerous anti-trans sentiment that is going to get trans people hurt. That this is going to directly harm trans people, like physically. Okay? Yeah, that's all I have. That's all I have. No happy. Yeah. Okay? Like,
I feel like so much of like being a leftist is like I don't know, people think that you're not patriotic, but it's like I'm just seeing this country step in a super sad direction that makes me, it's because I am patriotic that I'm so upset that this is where things are going. Completely. It's because I love the people in this country and I want them to be,
it should be for everyone.
It should be for everyone. And when we start going into these administrations that are like putting such harm and targeting people, it's like, how can we not feel so upset and like, it's literally people in power making decisions for us that are negatively impacting all people that we love and that are,
and like, I don't even need to look at the numbers, but there literally is probably like low double digits, less than that probably, of trans people who are in the Olympics.
Yeah.
It's but like the NCAA has like, it's like 10 or 13 trans people in the NCAA. Like,
it's like they use these things like for just like, a handful of people to...
It's a distraction.
Yeah, to distract us from like all these horrible things they're doing to our entire society. But like, oh, let's demonize one small group of people. But that's how they do everything, Right. You demonize one like group that it's like you can't, whatever. It's just like fucked.
It really is.
All right, let's start with...
I know, let's start with Hulk Hogan's dad.
Yeah, there we go.
We're gonna like cancels for that in 10 years, being like, you wished, you thought it was happening. No, Hulk Hogan was horrible person. Totally a union buster. Loved Donald Trump.
On the anniversary that he put out his racist like slurs and stuff.
So love saying
that's what's coming to you, Love Island folk.
Oh my god.
I'm just it was meant to be lighthearted.
Totally sold out in the end. Okay, all he cared about was money, nothing else. And I don't ever wish death upon anybody except one person. But
if you're watching,
like great.
I don't know anything about Hulk Hogan either, so it's like whatever. You don't give a fuck.
No, but he's like, come on, he's from our childhood, and he's just like an institution in WWE. But yeah, no, horrible guy. Constantly.
I just like don't really understand why WWE is such like a thing. Like on Peacock, it's its own tab.
You'll get in trouble saying that because people love, and yeah, it's not my thing at all. Not my
Well,
thing.
actually, I don't understand. Like, is it really that big? Like, I feel like NFL and stuff is like larger than WWE.
See, you would be
Like,
surprised because it is a lot of people. A lot of people.
yeah. I don't know. I've been starting to get WWE TikToks for some reason. I don't know how that's like crept its way in there.
Anytime I see it, it's always like some crazy thing like with a celebrity. I guess like seeing it on TikTok and stuff. Because yeah, like I don't, it's not my interest. But yeah, people
I want to
would
see
love.
like real fighting. Like I want to see like real possibilities of death in there.
Oh my god.
Okay, all right. We're getting dark. We're getting dark. To get darker, Ozzy Osbourne also died.
Yeah, which like not even a good guy either. You know?
But like, welcome back, Ozzy Osbourne as Trisha Paytas.
Oh my god,
Aquaman. Her mind.
God.
Her mind. So someone put her in office.
Nothing with Israel would change. So that woman is a Zionist.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Period.
But anyway, sorry. So that was like out of pocket. But yeah. You know, hard rocker who died. I can't deny he made some good music. Okay.
Yeah. So what was? Well, I don't really know what he did. Like I was
Black
googling.
Sabbath.
Yes, that I know. But like in terms of like what his other than being in a band and being what's his name? The nickname is something of death.
Oh, whatever. Well, Black Sabbath was like very, you know, they were just like one of the biggest like kind of 70s 80s band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just mean in terms of like what was the bad shit he did, because I saw he like bit off a bat's head.
That, and then I think a lot of it is the typical 80s hard rocker stuff. Definitely said some controversial things. Also just that time of like the satanic panic.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of him on my feed because he died.
Yes.
And I was seeing an interview with Howard Stern, which I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah,
he's
not a good guy.
Horrible.
Oh, people love to be like, he is like the best interviewer ever. He's just such a thing. And a lot of people look up to him, and I'm like, yeah, he is not a good guy.
No, he was horrible to like.
Violent incident with Sharon.
Yeah. So they were talking about the thing with Sharon. Their relationship was really bad. He was like talking about how he cheats on her every time he goes to Japan.
Yep.
How they've like thrown things at each other in bottles and stuff. But yeah, no. Gosh, who was the bombshell blonde back in the day?
Farrah Fawcett?
No. I have her on my Playboy.
Nicole. Nicole something or another.
My bad.
Yeah.
But she was on Howard Stern, and he was horrible to her. He was like, "Well, you get on the scale right now. We have a scale right here." And she was like, "What the hell?" And he was like, "How much you weigh? Like 200 pounds?" And she was like, "Howard, what the?"
It's all just like, he's also like so much of the shock core, but literally interviewing, I can't even say it's changed. Women getting interviewed now is like such a gross thing. They get the worst questions, but yeah, absolutely. It's so crazy. God. Anyways, Tyler the Creator's new album, which he released he announced like 5 days before it was getting released, Don't Tap the Glass. Really good. I've been loving listening to it. It's like, it's really taking me back to like Igor and like very 2019. Like that was my senior year of high school.
Yeah.
And so like, but it also has kind of like, it honestly is Flower Boy, Eager, Call Me If You Get Lost, those 3 albums. It feels like kind of a mishmash of those.
I gotta be honest.
What? Have you not listened to it?
I did.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't love it. And that was because it was like I listened to it when I came back from the tattoo. And so it was like really stressing me out. It was not like, I was trying to have a more chill vibe.
There were some songs where I was listening and I was like I didn't like him that much. I don't think every single one is as strong. Yeah. But a couple that I will point out that I feel like I'll put him on.
Yeah. Well, I just feel like he's not really like my style of rap. Like I feel like a lot of times he's yelling at me, and like, I kind of want peace. Like I'm okay not getting yelled at. So
oh my god.
But I like his personality, and I think he's cool, and I do like a lot of his songs. But I just was like, he's not really someone I'm like constantly listening to.
I get that.
So yeah, but
So you hate him? Cancel on Twitter.
No, I actually met him
Nah?
before.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, do you mind if I tell this story?
I think you have.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, on the pod.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Well, but I'm like, tell it again. I'm like, yeah.
Well, I basically was working at like 2 a.m. at this like dingy spot, and he like came in, and I was like shooting my friends for like a school project, and he just like saw me with 2 giant cameras and was like, "What?" We were both just staring at each other, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's my first celebrity I ever saw." But
shout out.
Yeah, so saw Tyler the Creator at like 2 in the morning.
And what would he think about you hating on this album right now?
Probably wouldn't give a fuck about what my opinions were, but
good.
yeah, he was out
good.
there smoking weed, and someone asked for a picture, and he said no, but he was so polite about it. He was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, is that okay? Is it all right?" And he came in with his friends that were wearing his face on his shirt, which I thought was so funny. And he had the largest like emerald ring I've ever seen in my life.
Damn.
And he actually, this is right when Jeffrey Epstein died. But there was a picture of our owner who was this like old white guy, and he pointed to it and was like, "That looks just like Jeffrey Epstein." And then my coworker was like, "Yeah, he didn't kill himself." And then they laughed.
Oh,
but it was like,
God.
what a weird little interaction that was.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, wait. Some songs off of this: "Ring Ring Ring," "Don't Worry Baby," and then "I'll Take Care of You" with Yeba, which has just like a beautiful sample. Anyways, let's pause right there. We're gonna take a little break because we're hitting a threshold here. We gotta, we don't want the camera to overheat like last episode. Anyways, we'll be back. Okay, we're back.
I don't know.
What have we been up to? So I went to the Homegirls sample sale.
She loves a sample sale.
I do, and I like Homegirls. Not like everything. They do a lot of like men's underwear for women.
Okay.
Like boxers and stuff like that. But I got this cute hat that says "I love HG" and like the "I love New York" font. And then I got this like dress type thing that literally is all white, and then it has like an underwear band around the bottom. It's white, so it's like very it's very
sheer.
See-through. Yeah, very sheer. But
sheer.
I'm planning on dyeing it black, and I got both of them for like $15 only, which I was very happy about.
Cool. Yeah, I don't ever really get lucky with sample sales, but
yeah,
I'm happy for you.
No, there like wasn't a lot. There was like nothing to choose from. But there was no line, which was nice. And then yesterday, I went to the beach and got burnt. Went to Jacob Reese with some friends.
Gay beach.
Yes,
Gay
yes,
beach.
it's a gay beach.
If we're recommending somewhere, go Jacob Reese.
Yes, it's chill. Definitely like a normal kind of dirty New York City beach, but whatever. It's easy to get to. And then really had to rally. Had to rally because where did we go?
We went to this cute rooftop. It was like a dog hotel. It was our friend's birthday.
The Penny Hotel, and on the top is El Nico.
El Nico, it's like a Mexican restaurant. It was beautiful. Like you got to see great views, and it's a really chill spot. So, friend had a birthday there. We Royal had a shot of
I was
tequila.
Drinking.
She got like Royal lightweight up the wazoo, but
Absolutely.
you had like maybe 1 or 2 glasses of wine.
I had a glass of wine that was poured a little bit more. Bit more.
And then a drink.
A drink, and then a tequila shot.
Shot. So I will tell you, that is a lot of alcohol for Royal.
Very much. Yeah.
We went, she took the tequila shot. Within like 2 minutes, we went to the bathroom line. And then within the 3rd minute, she's like, "Give me a hug, Vanessa. I love you." I was like, "Girl, it went that fast."
It hits me so fast. It's so crazy. And like, honestly, I hate tequila now. I really do hate tequila. And like, I had to force that thing down. But I was like, you know what? Let me just do this. And then
I wish tequila agreed with me. It doesn't. Like, if I take 1.5 drops of tequila, the next 3 days I feel like I've been hit by a bus. Like
Yeah, I don't feel good today. I don't feel good.
I wish I did. Like, it's so fun. Everyone's got the limes, but I can't. Like, I've never gotten hungover like I have with that. And the drunk that I get is messy.
Oh,
so I have not had
God.
tequila in like 6 years.
Well, and then I like was supposed to take my shot and then I didn't. I think that added to it because I woke up because then afterwards we walked to Bonnie, get up there. We walked to Dead Letter Number 9.
Yeah.
Which is this like decommissioned post office. It's got a bunch of rooms and stuff. And like it's in Williamsburg by the water. And so the crowd is just what you would think.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can guess what the crowd was, but
Yeah.
I wish that space was in Bushwick. Like, I feel like that would do so well.
If there was more gay people, it would be a lot better.
Yeah, like they go in and they were like they give you the same speech they give you at House of Yes. It's like consent, all this.
Nowadays.
Yeah, and then I swear every time I get a speech like that given to me, it's like it's a premonition of some man gonna do something.
Well,
but
and well,
what happened?
what happened
was we were just having a great time because I will say there are people on the dance floor in that like first section. Great vibe, great energy.
We were honestly there was like 70s, 80s like disco, and I was having the time of my life.
Me too. We gave our purses to Max to like hold and dancing without a purse.
Especially with like disco, and again, like I had all this alcohol in me. I was feeling amazing,
Yeah.
and then you were like, "Let's stop dancing," and I was like, "Damn it!"
Oh,
Damn it.
You could have said something.
No.
But yeah, no, I was dancing my little heart out, and then I see someone approaching, and I like, shift my body to like, signal that I'm not interested.
Bonnie, what are you doing?
Sorry, the dog is eating the camera.
Nah.
Just my little monster.
Oh my God.
But
She
yeah,
loves
I'm
Lady
like,
Gaga?
I'm like, I'm like turning my body so that this man like clearly can see I'm not interested. And then he's like, "Excuse me, and I immediately am like, "I'm not interested," and then keep
Literally.
dancing, and
It was so great.
Yeah,
and it was so quick too.
it was so fast. It was like boom, boom. Like his response was like, "No, and then like he was like, "Oh fuck," it like walked away.
It was so, and then yeah.
I really recommend using that line for my girlies and boys that don't want to be talked to. Just use "I'm not
Absolutely.
interested" because it's not an excuse. It's not.
That's the
But yeah,
thing.
but I think this one a little bit aggressive. Like too. Like if you get
I'm not
attacked,
interested, go.
yeah, I should have just been like, "I'll go, loser, get the fuck out of my."
You
No.
think I'd date you?
Yeah, but no, I just was like not interested. And by the time that like Max started walking over, the guy had already left. I was like, "Don't worry, we got it, we got it."
Exactly. Max is ready. He had his
Yeah.
shirt off. Like,
Yeah, he had his nunchucks in his pocket. Like,
yeah,
ready.
exactly. And he got a new fight. Ugh, we
Ugh,
spent
the whole
night,
thing in
We spent the
jail.
night in Rikers Island. It was
Right.
crazy.
Yeah, but it was good. I saw the other thing I did this weekend was I saw Superman, and yeah, I would liked it. I feel like I was talking about it with Max after, and he was like, "Well, Reddit said this and that." And I'm like, "Listen, for me, movies are pass fail, and that one passed because like the only task it had was to be a cheesy like superhero movie that made me hee ha ha and like enjoy the time, and I did all of those things. It was
Nice.
wonderful.
Okay,
I loved it.
nice.
Highly recommend. Like, do I need to analyze every little thing? No, I don't. I'm not going to. I don't care.
I've heard good things. I've heard good things
Yeah.
about it, and it does look good. It does look good.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll be able to talk about our thoughts more on that. 'cause
Yeah, you
I
wanna
do want
watch
to see
it.
it. Yeah, I want to see that, and I want to see the Fantastic Four because that was like growing up. I love Fantastic Four. But what else did we do? I think that's kind of it. Some other stuff. Let's just not talk about these other two. Like I don't know. Mackenzie Scott, Bezos's ex, is giving away a bunch of money. So shout out to that.
Yeah, I feel it's the most amount of money any billionaire has ever given away.
Just really crazy.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't want to be like women, but like I could never see a man doing that. She gave away $17 billion, like mainly focusing on things that other like charity organizations don't focus on, which was like racial inequality, gender equality, and all these kind of things. So
Bonnie loves to just get into
anything.
trouble.
Yeah, she's like walking around with a Gatorade bottle. I don't know where she found that, but
no, but that is good. Obviously, like
yeah, I feel like that's sick. Like shout out. I don't know. I'm not gonna really pat on the back, billionaires, but like that's a lot of money that you gave away.
It's good that she did it.
Yeah.
You know? But
Mackenzie
not a
Scott,
pat on the
save
back.
us.
Yes. And the last one, we don't even have to. Whatever. Media Rex is, this new Tyler the Creator album. I'm gonna say again, this new Clips album, Let God Sort Him Out. That has just been on repeat, and it is so good. I'm really like, I do cycles, okay? I do cycles in the media genres. I know I'm just so quirky. I don't listen to one genre all the time. No, like I was really, I had like my R&B, and all of them still stay, but I'm back into my listening to like a lot of rap again. And it's like a lot of West Side Gun. And it's a lot of this like Clips new album. And it's just so good. Again, highly recommend. Anything else besides that? I don't really have anything. What about you?
Nope. Don't buy things from Amazon. I bought a pair of platform flip-flops. I'll be honest, I just like I needed some flip-flops like right away. And I was like walking to the park on the first day I got them, and they immediately broke, and I was like barefoot at the park.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Don't buy cheap shit. Yeah. Or do. I don't care.
You know what you should buy? I was trying to, I don't know, like follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram, on TikTok. I was
we
trying
don't
to do
have
a good
anything
segue.
to buy. Yeah, no.
And
you should buy into what we got going on.
Exactly.
Lame. Don't unsubscribe. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'll go
please.
stand in the corner and
Nah.
apologize.
Anyways,
All right.
Bye.